YouTube, it's Erin, and I am the Handbag Housewife, and I'm back again with another video. Today's video, I'm going to do two things, or I'm going to try to accomplish two things. The first of which is I'm going to tell you about 3 more bags that I have sold from my luxury handbag collection, and they are doozies. You're not going to believe what I've let go. And 2 of those bags are actually blue bags. And so I want to show you what I have left in terms of my blue handbag collection. A while back, I did a color collection series where I showed all of the bags I had in each color family. And I'm going to link that playlist down below. I'm going to put this video into that playlist, and you'll also find the one I did yesterday or the day before where I showed all my green handbags, kind of an updated green handbag collection. But I thought it would be a great time to do a blue handbag collection since I just let 2 go. Let me tell you about the 2 that I let go first. So I broke my rule, and I'm hoping it will be okay because I sold or traded 3 bags to Rebag, and they are on their way to Rebag as we speak. Rebag actually split the trade into 2 different shipping boxes. And one of the things that has come out with Rebag lately is that they do not insure their shipments, which is very concerning to me. And so I was happy that they split the 3 bags that I sent to them into 2 boxes because I feel like that mitigates the risk of loss a little bit, since that burden is supposedly upon me instead of upon them if something were to happen in transit. That said, both boxes were shipped with FedEx, and I do feel more comfortable with FedEx than some of the other carriers out there, so that's a good thing. So what did I do to protect myself with this whole trade that is happening? Well, I videoed the entire packing process of both boxes. I showed the items I put inside, I showed the accessories I put inside, I showed how I wrap them. For one of the boxes, I put 2 bags into a box, and then I put that box into another box. And when I closed up the box, I sealed it with tape and then put hearts everywhere. I put tape around the seams so that if somebody were to cut it, you would be able to tell that the hearts had been cut. And I filmed the hearts. And so the whole process of me showing the bag, to packing the bag, to sealing the bag, to putting the label on the bag, they're all documented in one video. And then when I did drop them off at FedEx, I filmed handing them off, and I showed that seal that I created as I handed the 2 boxes to the FedEx person who received them. Like I said, I sent 3 bags in 2 boxes, and in one of the boxes there were 2 blue bags. And I'm going to go ahead and do a overlay photo as I'm talking about those 2 bags. They may shock you. One of them is the Prada Saffiano camera bag, which I took to Hawaii. That bag served me so well when I was in Hawaii, and I feel a little bit crazy for sending it to Rebag as part of this trade, but I do feel like one of the blue bags that I have recently acquired can replace that Prada bag, and so that's why I included it in this trade. And plus, I just don't want to outlay any more money to buy a new bag at this moment. And so by trading these 3 bags to Rebag, I didn't spend anything on the bag that I'm getting. And yes, I did a 3-for-1, which is crazy. So the other bag, as you just saw in the photo, is the Valentino Roman stud bag in the beautiful Niagara blue shade. And that bag, it is an amazing bag. The leather is incredible. It's fully leather lined. And I got it because it goes with my kids' sports teams. However, wearing that bag to a sports event, it just didn't feel appropriate. I wore it and I felt out of place. I felt like it was too flashy. And if I'm gonna keep a flashy bag by Valentino, I would rather have it in a neutral shade like this one. This is the Valentino bag that I'm keeping. I have actually either sold or traded my whole collection of Valentino bags now, except for this one. And this beautiful camely beige shade is perfect to wear for a dress up or night out occasion because it is so versatile. And so this is the Valentino bag I'm keeping because of how neutral it is, and I think it will be perfect for a lot of occasions where I might not want to carry a black and gold bag. This is a good one to reach for. Now, I told you I traded 3 bags for 1 with Rebag. And I am just, I guess, holding my breath that this all works out because of the issues that some of the other YouTubers out there have had with Rebag, including Somehow Adulting, a friend of mine, including, I believe, Bags of Style had an issue that got resolved, fortunately. And then also including She's the Posh. She's had a lot of issues with Rebag. So doing this trade is slightly terrifying, and I just pray that it all works out. I'm hopeful, and especially since I sent 3 bags in for this one. So fingers crossed that it will be okay. And I'm not going to tell you what the bag is that I'm getting until it comes and everything works out. But the third bag I traded was the Louis Vuitton Croisette bag. I'll put a picture of me wearing it in my mirror in my bathroom with that red Zara top that I told you about yesterday. That bag is a beautiful bag, but I totally feel like the Speedy 20 in Damier Ebene is the one I prefer, and so I felt like it was a bit redundant, and that's why that bag made it into the bottom 3 on the video I did recently where I talked about the top 3 and the bottom 3 bags that I purchased in 2023. So out of that bottom 3, I have either sold or traded 2 of the bottom 3. And the one I have remaining is this favorite new model in the bicolor. And I do plan on keeping this one. I have considered trading it, but the value that I could get for this is so low. And it is such a beautiful bag that I just don't want to let it go for what I could get for it. And so for that reason, I plan on keeping this little cutie. Plus, it's just beautiful. It's just a little awkward in terms of the shape, but I do think it is gorgeous. So now you know that I've sent 3 bags into Rebag and you don't know what I'm getting in return. And when I do get that bag, you better believe I'm going to show it to you here on the channel, assuming everything goes well. I'm really nervous about the whole trade process. And if something doesn't go well, I'm going to let you know that too. So just stay tuned. Hopefully that whole transaction will be finished up towards the end of next week. It takes a while. I think the bags that I sent are supposed to arrive on Tuesday to Rebag. It takes them a couple days to process, and then they should ship the bag that I'm getting out, I would assume, towards the end of this week. And so that means I won't get it till the beginning of the following week. So we're probably looking at like a 10-day turnaround from today, and that would be a pretty good estimate. So I can't wait to show you. I hope it goes well. Hope they don't lose any of my bags. I hope that they give me what they said they would for my bags. So lots of hope going on and fingers crossing, because what I saw on that website, I just really want. And so fingers crossed, prayers hopefully will be answered. I kind of went into this transaction thinking, if something goes wrong, I will just accept it. I'm not as stressed as you might think by the whole situation, but I am hopeful. So stay tuned. Woo! So 3 bags are gone, 2 of which are blue. I'm going to show you the remaining 8 blue bags I have in my handbag collection. And oh boy, we have a whole assortment of brands to go through, including Louis Vuitton, Coach, and Saint Laurent. So let's start with my Monoglam bag first. She is the most recent addition into my blue handbag collection. So as you all know, I just recently revealed this bag. It is the Louis Vuitton Monoglam Speedy 20, and it is in a beautiful shade of blue. It works better actually back away from the ring light a little bit. You can see that it's a really nice shade of navy, and it does have like a holographic finish on it with navy trim, and I love this bag. And this is the one I feel like I can replace my Prada Saffiano camera bag with. I know they look totally different, but I get a lot more excitement carrying this than I did with the Prada. The Prada was a very functional bag, and I did enjoy using it when I was in Hawaii, but this one is also functional. It holds more, and I feel like it's more durable as well. And so for that reason, I think I would pick this one first for going to, let's say, KU games or my kids' sports games, because it holds more. I mean, it's deeper, and because it's just so darn cute. So that's the first of the 8 blue bags I'm going to show you. Let's do a Coach bag next. So this is my faded blue Coach Cassie 19, and I have actually updated it by putting a cute little 1941-esque hang tag. It does say Coach on it, so I don't think it's technically a 1941 hang tag, but I did pick this up to go with this cutie as an accessory. I love this little Cassie 19 in faded blue. I have some Tiffany jewelry I like to bring out to wear with this bag, and I just think it's such a fun pop of color. And I don't want to spend like Fendi times Tiffany money to get one of those bags in this color. So this one worked out just right, especially because I just don't wear this color that often. So it's nice to get a piece that's not so expensive in a color that is just absolutely fabulous. Next, I'm going to bring out a Saint Laurent bag. This is my beautiful Sharon Blue Saint Laurent medium college bag. And I picked this one up from forward.com. I'll link that website down below. Sometimes they have great deals where they have kind of the older prices on designers like Saint Laurent. You know, if there's a price increase, a lot of times Forward will have the old price and then you can get a discount with one of their discount codes. I believe FWD10 still works. That's not my discount code, but it is my link down below. If you do happen to buy anything from them, it does help me out if you use my link. Anyway, this is the Sharon Blue medium college bag. I love how the college bags have the big back pocket. They are not as big as they look because they are subdivided in the middle, but they do have a great big pocket in the front, which is nice. So that is a number 3 of the 8 blue bags I'm going to show you today. Next, let's do some Louis Vuitton. So here is my blue Busey bag. I believe the color of this is called Blue Nuage, and it is a gorgeous pale blue. It does really match with my kids' sports team colors. It's a little lighter blue than their colors, but it's fun to wear as a little pop against like a gray sweatshirt that has a little bit of the blue that their team has in it. It's also really neutral. And so out of my 2 designer blue bags in this sort of color palette, that Roman stud bag and this one, I feel like this one is a definite winner because it is just so much more versatile. I do have it paired with the next fashion chain just to kind of dress it up a little bit. When it's on display on my shelf, I really like that. But it's also fun just to have it draped like this when I'm using this with the leather shoulder strap. That can also be converted into crossbody, but I do prefer to carry this bag on the shoulder. Inside, I have a custom organizer from Zumani in a great pop of blue to keep that interior nice and clean. The Busey bag also has that back pocket that everybody loves, and you can pick up these bags on the pre-loved market at a steal. I've seen several of them lately at fabulous prices, and so I may create a like to know it list with some of these bags pre-loved, assuming I can find them, and link them down in the description box below. So make sure to check that link out to find pre-loved deals on these bags that are just incredible. Next, let's do another Coach bag, and that would be the camera bag in the pool color. Now, this is actually a better match for a lot of my boys' sports team colors. It's a little brighter, and there's a lot of variation in the clothes I wear for their games, and so pale blue is fine sometimes, but this brighter blue is like a perfect match for their uniforms, which I think is super cool, and it's just such a carefree bag. I love the pebbled leather. It's not as soft as the soft pebble leather camera bags that I show you so often that I have multiples of, but it's still definitely very soft. It comes with a wide leather strap, and I think it has grommets in it. It's a really nice strap, and I do like that because I don't love it when the guitar straps like that come with the soft pebble camera bags say Coach on the jacquard. I just don't like that much. So I do love that this one comes with a leather strap, and it also has a nice pocket that you could stick your phone in. The next bag I am going to show you is my Sea Turquoise Saint Laurent small Loulou bag. This is not the latest. This was the 3rd of the 4 Loulou bags I bought in this style. And I also got this one from Forward. And when I'm talking about deals on Forward, I want to say I got this for $1,800 right before they increased the prices from around $2,000 to almost $3,000. So it was a great deal, brand new. The Loulou bag is a lot like the Collège bag, but it does hold a lot more than the Collège bag. And when I say it's a lot like it, I'm talking about the interior configuration. It does not have a back pocket, and this bag can be worn on the shoulder or crossbody depending on how you pull out these chains. I like wearing it on the shoulder, and I wear that Collège bag crossbody generally. Let's check out another navy blue bag in my collection, and that would be the gorgeous Louis Vuitton New Wave chain bag, and this is in the PM size. And so it is a beautiful calfskin leather that's quilted. I've done a video where I compare this bag to the small Loulou that I can link down below, but I do think this bag is absolutely gorgeous. It has a magnetic closure. It has a very similar configuration to some of the other bags I've shown you with 2 compartments. This one does hold less than the YSL Loulou bag, and so you've got to keep that in mind, but it does definitely hold all of my essentials. You can wear it on the shoulder or crossbody, and this bag I actually like to wear both ways. And so I think that that is a selling point for this one because I do feel like it's more versatile. Having this longer shoulder break definitely makes it more comfortable crossbody than that small Loulou bag is. Last but not least is another denim bag in my collection, and that would be the Loulou Puffer by Saint Laurent in the small size in the quilted vintage denim. This bag I picked up from the outlet when I was in Chicago, and I got it for around 30% off of retail, which is a fabulous deal. It is so soft. I love the texture of the material. It has a little bit of structure because it's quilted. I do have an insert in here, and my inserts are by Zumani, and I really love Zumani, and I link them down in the description box with my discount code, which is HBHW20 for 20% off. If you use my code, that does really help me out. I always appreciate that. But they do have fabulous inserts, and I have one of them in here, and it just gives it a little bit of structure. I showed this in my last video as my other denim alternative to my new monoglam bag. So these are my 2 denim-esque bags, and I feel like they fill the void. I do not need one of the new Louis Vuitton denim bags at all. This one is a perfect bag to carry in all weather situations, and this bag gives you the soft, squishy, gushy feels, and it doesn't have to be packed to the gills to look good. I've heard from other YouTubers out there, and particularly Luxury Life in the Middle, I'll link her channel down below, but she said that the denim bags from Louis Vuitton, the way that they look on their website, they are actually stuffed within an inch of their life to look that way. And once the stuffing is removed, they are just like cheap looking pieces of fabric that are not put together particularly well and do not have any sort of reinforcement except for the coussin bag. And I'm just telling you what she said based on her video, so I'm going to link that down below. And so for me, going with this bag and with this bag to satisfy my denim cravings is a much better route. And to be honest with you, both of these bags were probably a similar price to one of a similar size bag from Louis Vuitton's new denim line. Louis Vuitton prices are just getting a little crazy. So I think that'll do it for the day. You've got to see a whole bunch of blue bags. You'll have to let me know which of these 8 blue bags in my collection is your favorite. Please comment that down below, and if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Do it and ring the notification bell so that you are notified of future exciting content such as this. Also, go find me on Instagram. The name there's the same. It's the @, then the Handbag Housewife, all lowercase. You can DM me there, or you can email me at thehandbaghousewife@gmail.com. If I don't hear from you, I will see you again real soon. Take care and have a fabulous day. Bye.